Hey Queen, so if you're having indigestion, if you're feeling nervous system symptoms like feeling on edge all of the time and you're having other bodily symptoms such as fatigue, hear me out, this video is for you. Welcome to my channel. This channel is all about holistic health, how to become your best version, how to feel purposeful and thrive on a physical level meanwhile as well, as it's all interconnected. So I want to tell you a little story. So I've been traveling to Mallorca and it was really hot weather there, and I've been in a really nice climatized apartment. And I've been drinking cooled water all of the time. And I've also been starting to eating some gazpacho, lots of gluten, lots of tortilla, lots of salads. And it's been all really cold. I've been also working a lot. And slowly but steadily, I was figuring out that my digestion really became bad. This means that the food was basically lying in my stomach as if it was a stone. I was not sleeping well, and by the end of the travels I even got a gastric virus, I believe, because my immune system wasn't the best with all of this food built up in my stomach, and of course I was also feeling fatigued. So what can we do here? So I figured now, while I was being ill with my little or big virus, that it's really important that we eat according to our type. So how can we find out what type we are? So there's two ways. One is by trial and error. Let's say, like me, you're eating lots of cold food, you're noticing everything gets worse. This is a telltale sign that your digestion needs warm foods right now. The second possibility is to look at methods such as traditional Chinese medicine or Ayurveda. You can take a quiz there and it will tell you, for example, me, I'm a Vata type. Those are the people that are rather lean, they freeze rather than they sweat. I'm also sweating, but and they have a lower digestive fire, and this can of course also be due to stress, right? If we're constantly on edge, our body needs the energy everywhere, but it's not available for our digestion. And so I found that it's important for me to eat warm foods. I started this while being on the virus, and it already helped so much. I've been drinking warm water with lemon. I've been doing lots of stews and soups, and I figured you can basically do anything as a stew also. When you're cooking potatoes, when you're cooking rice with veggies or meat, you can just throw everything inside a pot. For example, potatoes, chicken, and some vegetables. You can also use rice as a soup. You can even do rice with eggs. And I did lots of broth. I did lots of warm electrolyte drinks, warm teas, and it has helped my body already so much, and I feel much more hydrated for my skin also, and also more grounded. Because if you're someone who's more up in the air, you're more like in your head or like in a fairy world, it's important to ground yourself. And this could mean, this is another point next to your nutrition. Supporting your right nutrition with good rituals. For example, if your indigestion is due to stress, it might be super beneficial for you to go out every day into nature. I know sometimes we think we don't have the time, but especially if you're noticing that you're having bodily symptoms, your body is really wanting you to take that time. And it's your health, so It might even be more important than money. So perhaps if you go out for a swim or a walk in the forest, you might notice that your digestion works way better. And then if you combine that with food that gives you energy, that is easily digestible for you, that doesn't take stress on the body. For me, what's been taking stress on my body was drinking lots of decaf. I thought, okay, it's decaf, never mind, but it got me heartburn, eating gluten too much. So I'm having a bit here and then, but it's also cold mostly if I eat bread or cookies, so I'm not having so many. If I have them after my warming meal. And for you, if you're a different type, if you're, I don't know, like a Kapha or Pitta type in Ayurveda, or you're someone who already has so much digestive fire, you might need cooling foods, such as a nice cucumber, a smoothie drink, or like a nice salad. It's really important. I always thought, for me, I needed to eat lots of raw fruits, like basically any food that has the most vitamins, because I felt like I was lacking so many vitamins. So I was eating so many veggies and fruits and also smoothies. But I figured that at this season they don't work for me. So it's really important that you listen to yourself. And you check in with yourself every now and then, maybe you've read that diet book and it says, yeah, you should do this and this, and then you're figuring, oh, that's way too much protein for me, or that's way too little protein for me, you should follow that. For me it's good, for example, to eat hot porridge in the morning. Even have it as a soup-like thing with eggs on as a side. I sometimes do porridge with broth and eggs. It's better for me than to just have raw fruits and cold yogurt. I love raw fruits and cold yogurt, but it's not working for my digestion. So yeah, people might go and say, yo, eat your protein in the morning, evening, afternoon, but you can do that in different ways, So yeah, it's really important to find your ways to do this. And the other thing is really how much our body system or mind is related to digestion. So things that might be helpful to you are stretching every day, having a short mindfulness practice, doing lymphatic massages with the gua sha, doing fascia training, stretching your whole body, because our fascia and our muscles are a whole system. So this means muscles go down, as you know, from here to our feet, or like our breathing is connected to our hip flexors. And let's say if your hip flexors are tight, this can constrict breathing and also the belly area. For me, my belly area is really tight, so I got a massage. I'm doing fascia stretching now, and then I'm trying to do more yoga to widen this, and to do breath work whenever I can to let go of this tension. I have the habit to tense up my core, my hips, so I'm especially working on that, and also from resolving inner tension, that contracts our organs, that sends the body a signal into fight flight. So I've been to a massage therapist, and she told me, you know what, your body is so tense, and this tension signals your brain that you're in stress always. And I also believe that also our brain signals to our body to tense itself. So if nothing helped for you so far, your digestion, your diet is on point, on fleek, it's perfect for you, but it's still not working, you might want to consider also loosening up your body and working on inner tension. I know this can seem like a lot, but you can even do theme weeks. You can do 1 week where you focus on nutrition, 1 week where you learn a new fascia routine. You don't have to do it all at once. And the good thing is if you want support with that, I have a really, really cool community where we do all of this together. So you can join there also and get the support that you need, because I know we don't always have the time to figure out what we actually eat. And I'm a nutritionist and holistic health coach. And also I've overcome lots of chronic illnesses, also acne and digestive troubles, depression. So I've got quite a few tools to support you with that and to help you to learn what really works for yourself, what's really personally working for you. And I also do have one-on-one coachings if you want even more personalized guidance. So I'm happy to see you again, whether be it on my channel, on my Instagram. And don't forget to check out my community, as we also have a free plan and a paid plan there, and my one-on-one coachings. I see you soon.